Hello and welcome. I am Lionmight. I'm a professional composer, music producer, and dedicated Genshin whale enjoyer. And this video is going to be a casual tier list, but I just wanted to put this out. Columbina's beta kit has officially been revealed, and I just want to formulate some teams for her. Oh my goodness. Basically, what you need to know about her kit is that she alone can enable all three lunar reactions: Lunar Bloom, Lunar Charge, and soon Lunar Crystallize. So just one character enables all three lunar reactions, which is amazing and definitely fitting for her as the quote-unquote Archon character of Nodcry. So my goodness. So let's start with, of course, putting Columbina as the moon goddess herself. And aside from Columbina's kit, Iluga, a 4-star Dendro character coming up in Nodcry, has also been revealed. And also Zebai, the White Horse Adeptus, who is said to be Geo. Her kit has already been revealed, and if, of course, it is Lunar Crystallize focused. So yeah, my goodness. First off, her own lunar damage it's definitely going to be decent to good. But if you want to, of course, supercharge the lunar damage, she will definitely appreciate having the Nodcry cast. So, of course, she is replacing Aino in the Lunar Bloom team. So it's going to be her, Columbina, Nefer, Lauma, and potentially Iluga. These are viable ones. Kole is also viable. Any Dendro 4th slot, Baiju. No, actually, let's put Kole down here. Let's remove this. Yeah, any of the 4th slot is now open. It can be Dahida, it can be Baiju, because, Columbina doesn't heal and she doesn't have a shield. So Baiju fulfills both. But if you're going for just pure damage, Nahida is probably going to be the better choice. And Lunar Charge, of course. Although she will enable Lunar Charge herself, it's probably a safe bet to say that she would appreciate having the Lunar Charge team, Inefa Flins, in there, and Sucrose. But then again, Yahoda is probably in there as well, and Aino is somewhere. You'll still need Aino. Probably there's only one Columbina, and she can only have one team. Columbina Jr. Yeah, let's call it Aino. Yeah, despite how powerful she is, Columbina is only one character. So it's either you put her with Lunar Bloom or Lunar Charge or Lunar Crystallize. And of course, Lunar Crystallize is now going to be with Zebai, the White Horse Adeptus. And we also have Iluga. Let's have a placeholder for Iluga. Iluga is Geo, so maybe let's put, as a placeholder, let's have Iluga be Goro. But yeah, if you don't know, Lunar Crystallize only works with Geo and Hydro. So I'm assuming that Albedo will work great, maybe with Mona, maybe with Fischl, but he buffs EM, so that is an option. But Zhongli is definitely a choice here. So yeah, now you have 3 lunar teams, and I probably expect that we will have a lunar focused 3 Stygian rooms. So you will either have this, and probably wherever Albedo is. Yeah, probably here, since we don't have yet a 3rd lunar hydro. But something like that. And then there's another option. If this one is like a trash team, but it's a fun team if you want to have all 3 reactions. And this is just a fun, non-meta, probably overworld team, which is the cheapest available. If you want to enable Hexerai and all 3 lunar reactions the cheapest way possible, like 2 5-stars, you can have Columbina, Albedo, Fischl, and Kole. But the ideal one is, of course, if you want 3 lunar reactions, just for the heck of it. Not for meta, not for anything, just because you want to see 3 italicized colors. You can have Lama and Columbina doing Ascendant Gleam, and then Fischl and Albedo doing hexarai. So it's a double resonance, nodcry and hexarai resonance happening here, but also albedo, fischl, and lama or kole, enabling all three lunar actions if you want that. If you want that. It's just a team for fun. But yeah, I think these three lunar teams are gonna be some of the most powerful teams for Columbina. Again, Goro is not Goro here. He is just a placeholder for Iluga. We have no idea what Iluga will look like. I think he is another light keeper like Flynn's. But this also means she can now enable any kind of elemental team that is hydro, that is geo, electro, and dendro to be some kind of a lunar team if you want that. So maybe, I don't know, the top of my head, let's see, Razor, Razor Lunar Charge, maybe with Albedo or even Fischl, and then any other support. Definitely cannot do Lunar with Klee because she's Pyro. But what else? Yai Miko. You can have that with Yai Miko, Inefa, a full sub DPS team, Yai Miko, Inefa, or just Yai Miko. Oh my god, I love soup teams. So I love pure sub DPS teams that you just click the skill and do nothing else. You just stand there and let your off-field damage do the damage for you. So let's see. Yeah. Yeah, I think we'll put Razor here in 3 lunar colors. If you want, you can have Razor and Fischl there. Let's see. Yeah, Chiori. Oh my goodness, this is going to be such a fun off-field team. Yaimiko, Emily, Chiori, all enabling all 3 lunar actions with Columbina. Who else? Clorand. Sethos, if you play Sethos. Definitely any Electro and Electro, Geo, and Dendro carry will will make it happen. You can convert them now into any lunar team. My goodness, she is like, oh my goodness, poor Navia. She's gonna be gimped. Her kit is gonna be gimped. But anyway, I guess Ito will work as well. Oh my god, Ito is better than Navia now for this kind of a lunar team. Basically, she's like Shan Yun. Columbina is like Shan Yun, whereas she enables almost any team to be a lunar charge team, a lunar reaction team, and Shan Yun enables plunge. Hatham, I guess you can make Kinich work, replace Furina, and make it, make it, I don't know, Durin, Columbina, Albedo, and Emily? But yeah, there are now so many options that open up simply because of Columbina enabling all 3 lunar reactions. Again, the only reactions confirmed for lunar reactions are Lunar Bloom, Lunar Charge, Lunar Crystallize. There's no Lunar Vape, there's no Lunar Melt. That we know of. There's no Lunar Freeze. Although I can see people will try to force Columbina into Skirk teams. She's Hydro, so technically it will work. Will it be the best? Probably not, because there's no Lunar Freeze. Lunar Cryo doesn't exist yet that we know of. I definitely miss some other Dendro, Electro, Geo carries here. Just fill in the blanks. Yeah, Raiden. So what does this mean for Furina? A lot of people are asking, does she replace Furina? No. Actually, Furina with lunar teams has always been a band-aid solution. This means Furina can finally stay in her lane, which is, you know, buffing Skirk, Nuvilette, even Pyro teams. She is one of the options for Durin. Yeah, I do like this, that Columbina strengthens 3 really broken archetypes, Lunar Bloom, Lunar Charge, Lunar Crystallize, and that's all. That's it. But she herself is also enabling lunar reactions for other non-Nodcry teams, that is Dendro, Electro, and Geo. So that makes her kind of semi-universal. But again, I guess if you really want to make Furina work, let's try to formulate a Furina team that will work. Furibina, Colorina, Furibina. There we go. Let's theorize what kind of team will work great. Probably maybe a Dendro carry or oh, I know. Where the hell is Raiden? A double Lunar Electro Charge. Did I put Raiden? Oh, there she is. So what if Columbina does this and Inefa? I think this is going to be a fun team. Yeah, Furina and Raiden. Furina buffing Raiden. Inefa buffing lunar charge damage and Columbina enabling more lunar charge for everyone. I don't know. It sounds like a fun team. Is it the best? Probably not. But hey, if you only care for the best, you already know what you're doing. You don't need to watch this video. Yeah, some sort of off-field Dendro Lunar Bloom team. I don't know. And I think one of the most fun aspects of now having faction buffs is if you want to make Ascendant Gleam Hexerai, it's going to be a combination of Albedo, Fischl, Columbina, Lauma. Yeah, this enables both Ascendant Gleam and Hexerai buffs. Not to mention you get all three colors of the reactions. You can also change Fischl for Razor. If you want an on-field Razor, this is probably a good wheelchair team for Razor. But yes, again, it enables Hex buffs and Ascendant Gleam, which is amazing. I think there's a benefit to that because you're supercharging two faction buffs that way. I guess another option is Columbina Mona Double Hydro. She also buffs Lunar Charge with her C1. So maybe we can bring back Fischl and Inefa. There you go. Ascendant Gleam and Hexerai unlocked if you want that. Maybe another combination of Yahoda here. Then she also support Electro and Hydro reactions or PHEC. Basically. I mean, Durin can work here, but it won't synergize well with Columbina herself. But I mean, if you just want to have a kind of soup team that enables both faction buffs, once again, it's here. Ascendant Gleam and Hexerai. You can also, why not, put Aino in there. And if we have Iluga or Zebai, this is Iluga. And or Zebai, I'm not sure if Zebai will enable Nodcry resonance because she's not from Nodcry. But I mean Ascendant Gleam, but maybe she will. So this is another option. Plus Lunar Crystallize and Pyro Crystallize are a thing. So maybe Durin and Columbina don't synergize with each other, but Durin will synergize with Zebai. And you can replace Mona again with Fischl, and you know it will still work. So this is fun. This is super fun. Like, you know, figuring out two faction buffs that synergize with each other. I am getting giddy with just this possibility of team building. Yeah, that's the fun thing about Genshin. You can experiment infinite teams, nearly infinite teams, and you can still find a way to make them work. So yeah, let me know if you're pulling for Columbina. What kind of teams are you building with her? Because my goodness, the fact that she alone enables Lunar Charge, Lunar Bloom, and Lunar Crystallize, basically she is Lunar Reaction. She is the Moon Goddess herself. She is the Lunar team. She is the solo Lunar team in itself. And that in itself, oh my goodness, opens up so many possibilities. But anyway, yes, if you're still watching until this part of the video, you are a total champ. Thank you so much for your company. Are you pulling for Columbina? Are you skipping her? Or are you pulling for Constellations? Like me, I'm going for C6R5. Let me know in the comments. Bye!